Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm going to guide you through a 15-minute yoga class to start the day. So this class is perfect to do first thing in the morning when you've just woken up to energize the body, create some space and get you ready for the day ahead. This class is open to all levels, so suitable for beginners or those with a regular practice. You don't need anything other than yourselves and perhaps a little block if you know the hips are quite tight. So let's go. So we're going to start down on the mat today in a cross-legged seated position. This practice is perfect for if you've just woken up in the morning, and it's a great way to start the day. You can even do it in your pajamas if you want to. So bring yourself into a comfortable seated spot. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. We're going to start with a bit of breath work. So it might feel like this is quite slow, especially when we've just woken up, but we want to get the mind into the right place to float through this practice and create space. We're going to have a really good stretch out today. So you can rest your hands onto your knees, palms up or palms down, or anywhere that's comfortable for you. The eyes can be open or closed. I want you to start with a nice deep inhale through the nose. And we're slowly going to release the exhale through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. So continue with that breath, just work at your own pace. What I'd like you to do is start to think with the inhale about the energy that you want to take into your day. So if you've woken up, you know you want to have a good day, start to inhale that energy. Remind yourself that today is going to be good. We're only taking positive energy into the day with us. And with the exhales, what I want you to do is let go of anything that has maybe happened in the previous day or the previous week that we don't want to come into the day with us. So we inhale all the good energy and we exhale everything that we are not allowing into the day. So it's just a nice way to sort of set the energy, have a good intention for how you want to start your day. Let's take a couple more rounds of this breath, slow in, slow out. One more. So with every exhale, start to feel any tension, any tightness slipping away from the body, particularly the shoulders. We hold a lot of tension in the shoulders, the hips and the jaw. Okay, you might want to blink open the eyes for this. We're going to breathe in and lift our arms. It's a big stretch. And an exhale, release the arms back down. So slow breath, slow movement. Breathing in. And releasing. One more, nice big breath in. And exhale, so really lengthening the spine, especially if we've maybe slept funny overnight, we might feel a little bit stiff, restricted of space here. We are going to interlace the fingers. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see where I am going with this. Remember to sit tall, interlace the fingers in front of the body, and then I want you to push the arms out. So your palms are facing away from you. Check in with the shoulders here. So if you've taken tension into the shoulders, just roll and relax. Perfect, nice big breath in. Slow exhale. And then as you breathe in, send your arms up towards the ceiling. The palms are going to face the ceiling as well. So it's a push and an exhale to soften the shoulders. So quite often with stretches like this, we take tension with us. We don't realize we're doing it. So we're just going to keep checking in, reminding ourselves to relax. Okay, one more breath here. And then as you exhale, release the arms. The hands are going to come behind the back. You're going to interlace the fingers so your palms are facing one another. And then we squeeze and lift. So the arms are pushing away. The gaze is going up, just depending on how your neck feels here. If it feels tight on the neck, neutralize the gaze. All right, nice big breath in. Exhale, we're stretching across the tops of the shoulders and the chest here. One more. And then as you exhale, just let the arms go. Maybe give the hands a little bit of a shake out. I'm just going to turn back round so you can see me, but you can stay where you are. Okay, breathe in, lift your arms. Exhale, release. Plant the right palm, breathe in, sweep the left arm over the top. So we're creating space through the side of the body. Exhale, bring the left hand back, and then both arms again. As you breathe in, lift. As you exhale, let go. We're going to switch sides. Plant the left palm and then breathe in, right arm sweeps over the top. Exhale, bring it back. Let's do that once more. Breathe in, lift both arms. Exhale, let go. Breathe in, left arm reaches. Exhale, bring it back. Both arms lift, inhale. Exhale, let go. And then switch sides, sweeping the right arm over. So think about a nice strong breath to energize and wake up the body, and nice big stretches. Float the arm back, give the shoulders a little roll. All right, we're gonna release the legs and bring the soles of the feet together. This is called a cobbler's pose. It's just gonna start to open up the hips. The cross-legged seated position has already been doing that. You wanna pull the feet close to you, but this is gonna depend on how much space we have. Almost think about your legs as a bit of a butterfly here. So you might just gently bounce the knees. You might be comfortable to be still. You might interlace the fingers around the ends of the feet and just find a little bit of a forward fold here. Whatever works for you, but just some deep breaths to find that space. Remember, those inhales are the energy that we want to take into the day. We're going to have a good day today. And the exhales, let go of anything negative that we don't want to creep into that space. Perfect. Slowly bring yourself back up. Recross the legs. We're just going to add a little twist. So we're looking after our spine in this practice today. Sit tall. Float the left hand to the right knee. Float the right arm behind. As you breathe in, sit tall. As you exhale, draw the gaze towards the right shoulder so you deepen the twist. Take a couple of breaths. And then gently work your body the other way. So right hand, left knee, left arm floats behind. So the inhale lengthens, the exhale works the twist. So we use our breath to help us into these poses, especially if the body feels a bit tight, fatigued today. All right, slowly bring it back round. Give the shoulders a little roll. And then we're gonna work into a tabletop spot on the mat. So just gently bring yourself over. You can pad the knees here if you feel like the knees need a little bit of TLC. Stack the joints, so shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Press into the palms, so just be careful of your wrists here. And then breathe in and lift the gaze. So this little doming of the lower back will happen at this point, and then as we exhale, we want to round the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Breathing into lift. Exhale into round. Give me another couple of these. Work at your own pace. Just work out how much room your body is giving you today. Okay, bring it back to the center. We are going to warm all the parts of the body up today. So what I want you to do is turn your fingertips to face the outside edges of your mat. This is going to mean that your wrists are facing one another. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, so we're protecting the body. And we're going to take these little circles. So I want you to just do 2 or 3 slowly in one direction. And then take it the other way. So especially with things like downward dog, we're on our wrists. A lot of weight is coming through our wrists. So we need to actually make sure that we've warmed the wrists up. Well done. Bring yourself back to center. We are not going to make any movement here apart from the turning of the fingertips to face the thighs. If you know you've got any problems with the wrists, skip this movement, please. Otherwise, we're taking 2 rounds of deep breath here. Quite an intense stretch, this one, so nice deep breaths. Perfect. All right. Shake it out. Replant the palms. We're going straight into a downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, lower the heels, and work your way into your downward dog. So what we want to do here is maybe create a bit of space in the backs of the legs, especially if it's early, we've not long got out of bed. Slowly use the breath to take the legs for a little walk, so to speak. And just check in with the shoulders, so let's make sure we're not holding any tension in the shoulders. Okay, as you breathe in, I want you to float forward. So come onto your tiptoes, float the body forward. As you exhale, bend the knees and send the hips up and back. So we're making a little wave with our body. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale. 1 more, breathe in. Exhale. See if you can get those heels any closer to the mat. And then we're going to look forwards and we're going to tiptoe, step, or hop our feet to the top. Our feet are looking for this little spot between our hands. Once we arrive here, we take a halfway lift. Slide your hands onto your shins as you breathe in. And exhale to let go. Shake it out. So things like this, where we're just giving our head a little bit of a shake, you are releasing any negative energy, just freeing up some space in the body. And we're going to slowly build our body up to stand. As you need to start to lift your gaze, breathe in and lift your arms. And then exhale to let the arms float to the side of the body. So stay facing the top of the mat. I'm just turning so you can see what's actually happening here. Palms face forward. We are in a Tadasana. All right, we breathe in and lift. We exhale and fold. We halfway lift. And we let go. Step your right foot all the way back. So we're going to bring ourselves into a low lunge. We're going to drop the back knee and untuck the toes. Your left knee wants to be over your left ankle here. Pad the back knee if you need to. Breathe in and lift. So we're creating a bit of space in the hips. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And what we're going to do is just focus on taking in the good energy, releasing the negative energy. So we're set up for the day. So we start here with a breath in, and as we exhale, visualize whatever it is that you're letting go of and we push. Then we breathe in, we pull the positive energy towards us. We exhale, we inhale. We exhale, we inhale. And then we lift, we release. We tuck the right toes, we lift the right knee and we step back to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, so stretch it out. Forward fold. And then come all the way back up. So we should be starting to feel a bit more awake now. Bring it straight back down, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Left foot steps all the way back. We drop the left knee and we untuck the toes. So take your time to get set up here. We breathe in and lift. We exhale. Bring your hands to rest in front of your heart. So this is your intention for the day. Breathe in all the good energy. I am going to have a good day. Exhale, release. Breathe in and push. Breathe in and push. Breathe in and lift. Exhale. Well done. All right, we're going to tuck the left toes and lift the left knee. We're going to slide the right foot out. Take the knees wide, big toes touch, sink the bottom back towards the heels. Bring yourself into a child's pose. Really lengthen out the spine and find space in the hips. And just give yourself a moment here to breathe. Visualize how your day is going to be, especially if you know you've got a bit of a challenging day coming up. Give yourself the tools to manage those challenges. All right, give your fingertips a little walk over to the right. Big stretch through the left side. And then back to the left. Slowly come back to the middle and then walk your hands towards your body. Bring yourself up. We're just gonna sweep the legs out from underneath us. Recross. Hands in front of the heart. Have a fabulous day, whatever it is that you have planned. Thank you for practicing with me.